it's me, LHMusic. Welcome to a very special Wednesday edition of What Do We Learn for this week? So, who knows about that? I can cite those bits and pieces, a little bit of news, and of course, about who knows can be civilized about this one. You just have to trust me about this one. But who knows? Anyways, let's get inside. What do we learn for this week about you know who? I can find it according to Blaze Media, and I'm going to tell you this. It's gonna be huge about you guessed it. Those those you guessed it, dirty trick Democrats are using to win this right red state of Nebraska. You have no clue whatsoever about this. Well, I'll deal with it a little bit later about that. So who knows? Can be civilized. Okay, hope all of you have wonderful Mother's Day about that as well. So here's my observation for you. You think it's so smart about Spencer Pratt releasing a powerful video for Mother's Day and be devastated for Democrats? Come on. You have no objection whatsoever about this. This is what happens you already know about. Yeah, all those Democratic idiots, you don't even know about that as well. But who knows about this one? So, what do we learn for this week? About San Diego Padres pitcher has been self-deported back to Mexico for responding a huge, ridiculous Facebook ad. If my add to that as well, as far as we're concerned. And then, what do we learn for this week? Well, President Trump goes to China, which is today with JD Vance, and I meant to say this could be huge, but it's so hard to believe that the Democrats are being power grabbed by the Virginian Supreme Court because they can force the power grabs about this one. So that could be can be civilized about this as well. Anyways, let's see. What do we learn for this week? Let's see. Let's see if you always know about Cole Allen. And you might think it's so smart, according to this one, Blaze Media, that Cole Allen was pleading guilty to all charges to relate to, you guessed it, assassinating Trump like this. And so is the Secret Service agent, that I might add, because that's why he pleaded not guilty in court. And might add to this, but Magistrate Judge Zia Fakwari has been apologizing it in the conditions of his imprisonment at the Washington, D.C. jail. As far as we're concerned, who knows, can be civilized about this one. So we'll find out what results is about that as well. Let's see, what do we learn for this week as far as we concern about, let's see. Oh, yes, last Tuesday's primary election. Yes, that's right, primary election day in Nebraska. So you think I've seen this, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Bus to ballot that I got on the bus for. Yeah, Omaha Metro bus transit, and you have no idea about this one. So who knows? Can be civilized, but but anything else can be civilized. And I'll be posting on my website LH Music's World on the web, and I'll be explaining this on the series premiere of LH Music's World live at Do Space Podcast Studios at 72nd and Dodge on YouTube. Start at 4:30, just before I got to go to Wednesday night choir time at Resurrection. So who knows? But here is the winner of this Democratic Party. Yeah, of course. Of course, you know who. Cindy Burbank defeated William Forbes. Yeah, and that's why Republican incumbent Senator Pete Ricketts is still in the deep red state as far as we're concerned. So who knows? Give me slides about this one. So come congrats. According to the New York Times, would you know about everybody's dropping out? Well, saying ain't so. Anyways, and what do we learn for this week? My dad told me that I supposed to be getting new glasses at Walmart. And here's my observation for you that you don't want to know about this. This is uh show you a sample. I'll take off my glasses. This is old. Yeah, if I keep on wearing this, if you know what I'm talking about. So that means my appointment is at 11:30, and at over at Walmart, 72nd and Pacific, and getting new glasses and all that stuff. Could be a short appointment from 11:30 to 12:30 or 1, wherever it is. So it could be civilized or wherever it happens. And and I know it's gonna be huge. But what do we learn about this one? So here's why I'm gonna sign this volunteer appreciation awards. Yeah, and I'll give this to Tracy or Heather or Mike if ever everybody's here inside the VA, and I'll turn it in. And by the way, good news! My dad just called Social Security, and next Tuesday is a huge appointment at 11 o'clock. Well, can you believe that as well? So who knows? Can be civilized about this one. So you just have to trust me about this one as well. And um, finally, what do we learn for this week? Uh, here's a here's this thing I check. Yeah, that's right. I did check. Yes, Instagram, and I have no idea whatsoever about Noalia, the Opera of Love. So I'll show you. Let's see if I get this password right, and I have no clue whatsoever about this. So let's see. Let's see about that as well. Oh, turn it off. If I could find this Instagram, and I meant to tell you this, it's to be huge. So that's why Noalia posted on her Instagram app, and and uh, let me show you. Here it is. Here it is. Uh huh. That's Noalia. That's right. Could be the Opera of Love premiere, and it starts August 14th at you guessed it, UNO's Strauss Performing Arts Center. At you guessed it, at 63 University Drive in Omaha, Nebraska. So you could see it, and I know it starts at 7:30. Show starts, and you know what I'm talking about. This is what happens that you don't want to try this at home about this one. So who knows? Give me some likes. So thank you, Carol, and I'll get inside WhatsApp on the app on Google Play App Store, and we'll see what happens. So who knows? We'll find out what it is. But don't worry, I'll be here next Sunday at Trinity Episcopal Cathedral at downtown Omaha, and getting all this stuff, and you know what I'm saying. You know, talk about. But anyways, we're almost out of time because we gotta say goodnight. But don't worry, we're getting back to normal size next Thursday. For what do we learn for this week? And you have no objection whatsoever. So who knows? Give me some list from YouTube Studios. But here's my quick announcement. Later on today, like I said, I'll be at Do Space Podcast Studios, the new one, up in the second floor of the Omaha Central Library, and we're gonna do this live at 4:30 for LH Music's World Wednesdays, and it's gonna be huge. Trust me about that as far as we're concerned. But anyways, you know the rest of the story. Blaze Nation weekends with Blaze Nation Thursdays and Friday Night Blaze Nation podcast on from YouTube. No, from Angel Sound Productions, and I'll be at, like I said, Two Space Podcast Studios at 72nd Dodge And of course, you know who. That's right. Zozo Coffee House at 14th and Jones Street for episode 24, just before the big season finale starts at on you guessed it, not next week, but next week. You know what I'm talking about. On you guessed it, uh May 21st, and so it's May 22nd, and just before Labor Day, no, just before Memorial Day starts. You know what I'm talking about. And don't forget my website. Yeah, that's right. Saturday Night Blaze Nation. Yes, website from Weebly.com just before the season finale starts. Yes, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Saturday. Yes, that's right. It's going to be episode 149 of Saturday Night Blaze Nation. And I'm meant to tell you this on the web on from Weebly.com, so it's my Facebook page as well. And, it's going to be huge. And like I said, you're inside my world every Monday through Thursday for you know who, LH Music's World. LH Music LH Music's World.weebly.com. So it's my Facebook page as well. You know what I'm talking about. But if you missed episode 22, or I should say 23 of, you guessed it, Blaze Nation Thursdays, and so is, that's right, Friday Night Blaze Nation podcasts from Angels of Productions. Yeah, that's right, these two podcasts. Why can't you just download it and listen to it? If you don't mind, download it and listen to it. I'm not going to be selling for less. You know what I'm saying? From iHeartRadio all the way up to Apple Podcasts. And so it's, you guessed it, podcast distributions, I'm talking about whatever it is. Anyways, I got to get out of here, and it's going to be huge about this one. Anyways, LH Music's about to sign off. Go God's blessings. We salute all of you America out there, and I'll see you later on today at 4:30 live at Deuce Space Podcast Studios at 72nd and Dodge for LH Music's Wednesdays. And come back again next Thursday to do it all over again for What Do We Learn for this week from YouTube Studios. Sounds simple to you? Of course it does. Anyways, I gotta go, and I'm signing off from LH Music. Go God's blessings. We salute all of you, America out there. Bye bye. See ya.